All right, everybody, welcome to Bitten Apple TV. This is Marty Grabstein, the voice of Courage the Cowardly Dog. And I'm over here with Chantel, Ralph, and Leslie, and we're gonna start the show right now.
Hey guys, this is Cadma here from Bitten Apple TV in conjunction with the K from the radio. Now I am here at the Great Philadelphia Comic Con as Neelu, but I am here with Nolan Nasser. I mean, he has some incredible artwork that really stands out. Like, it's out of this world, under this world. Like, it's a world I kind of wish how the world really looked. One, I know you have your art here, but you also have board games. So we're going to talk about both. But I do want to ask you, obviously most artists, like, you know, you guys come out the womb like with a pencil and just start from there. I can only make like stick figures. So tell me more about your history and your background working with art and kind of just how you've come to this point.
Well, first off, thanks so much for interviewing me. And I did start off drawing pretty young. I mean, I was the kid who just spent his time drawing instead of doing homework and things like that. But I ended up putting that to the side and going to school for web design because I was like, oh, there's no way I can make a living doing art. And then my last year of college, I was like, wait a minute. I've always wanted to be an artist. So I taught myself how to digitally paint, and I started doing the only thing I knew how to do, which was put them on mats because I was a gamer, and this made sense to me. And then I started bringing them to conventions, and here we are now.
So that's why we're allowed to touch the mats, but not the artists. Apparently there's an extra cost for that.
Caress with every purchase, though.
I love this guy. So now I want to ask you, what kind of games you play?
I play all sorts of games. I mean, I've been a PC gamer, a card gamer, and now a board gamer. I started off playing a lot of Magic the Gathering, and that's what kind of inspired me to be an artist. Yeah.
Is that where your inspiration for these board games come from?
Not necessarily. So these board games they're actually imported from Taiwan. They're from a Taiwanese publishing company that we're partnered with, and they do a lot of the development on them. But board games in general inspired me to publish board games because of all of the experiences that I've had with them. I mean, they've changed my life. They've shaped my life. They're what inspired me to be an artist. They have helped me connect with my family. So that's the reason I publish board games.
So tell me a little bit more about Shadows in Kyoto.
Shadows in Kyoto, if you've ever heard of the game Stratego, it is inspired by Stratego, except it's a much more condensed and streamlined version, and it's also actually deeper than Stratego. It's about spies battling in the streets of Kyoto. It's a tactical movement game, and there's a little bit of lore behind it where there's like the geishas from Hanamakoji involved in it and things like that. It's a really interesting like universe and story, and it's just one game in that universe.
It's a universe I'd like to get lost in. That sounds cool. Now, I'm going to save the other one for last because my friend keeps making fun of me. I can't read that because I won't lie, I don't have my glasses. So what does that one say?
Crow's Overkill. Yeah, Crow's Overkill. It's based on a Japanese legend that's basically about samurais trying to get rid of birds in front of their house so they can spend more time with their mistresses. It is like a party game. It's a very silly, fun, lighthearted game.
Are you sure that game isn't based on like New York City? Because we have an awful lot of pigeons back home.
So it's also based on yes.
Because we have an awful lot of pigeons that don't know how to move out of our way, and New York City pigeons are bold. Like,
we're gonna redo it with it'll be pigeon overkill.
And now for herbalism. Now for those who are watching, I'm usually the mage. I like doing my farming. I like to mess with the alchemy, and then on the side, I do have a large collection of tea, and most people come to me for like, oh, my tummy hurts, this is what's going on, and I give everyone very specific blends to help them feel better. So my lovely cameraman over there swears I'm a shaman of some sort, so that's why he likes the herbalism. He's like, oh, look, that's you on the cover, and I'm like, shut up. So please tell my viewers about herbalism.
Well, first off, I think being a shaman is awesome, hence like why we have a game about herbalism. So it is actually based on, like Chinese holistic medicine. Loosely based on. It's actually a logic and deduction game where you're playing as pharmacists trying to solve or cure an epidemic, and you're exchanging information with the other players trying to figure out what ingredients are going to cure this epidemic, and the ingredients are hidden off to the side, and you know how many cards there are, you know how many ingredients there are, so you know which cards are going to be missing if you get all the information. So you're racing the other pharmacists to figure out who can cure the disease the fastest.
All right, Ralph, you win. I would want that game. So for those who they want to get the game themselves, they want to like maybe perhaps battle another pharmacist, maybe they want to kill some crows or pigeons, battle some spies out in Kyoto, or even just get this beautiful, amazing work. I mean, this is just gorgeous. I'll take the smaller one to like look. I mean, look at this. This is really beautiful work. I mean, trust me, I can do really good stick figures. I call them self-portraits.
Practice.
But for those who really do want to find where you guys are, where can they find you?
You can find us at deepwatergaming.com.
Make sure you guys check that out. He has incredible, great stuff, and you can touch the mats here once you buy it. Let's go. Bye. Who loves bitten apple?
Oh, Kel loves bitten apple. I do. Ooh, the bitten apple, y'all.